All right. I made a new document in Glitch just so I could see what was going on. One thing that I would recommend under your styles part, um, one thing that might be throwing it off is that if you say styles with a plural, it's probably not going to sync because it's just style.css. So you may need to go in and adjust that one. Um, you let's see, have a couple open sections. So where you see little dots beside it, so it says this one, tag must be paired. So the end div is missing. So you need the start. So we have the start and we need the finish before we get to the section. So think of it like a nest. And I'm just going to hit return so we can see this section a little bit better. So we have the section start, the section end. So it's section div and paragraph. So then the reverse would be paragraph div section. So just make sure, and I don't know, yeah, you have them on there. So I don't know why that one's being goofy. Just double check those to make sure. Maybe it just wants a return. Just check that. The paragraph ones are missing on those also. Those are just minor tweaks. It shouldn't be too big of a deal with that. But what I did do also, tossing it in here, I had made a notepad, and Notepad's a free app download, so that way I could see it by itself also. If you wanted to get these into Pass, so I know you had this in Glitch, I'm okay with that, so don't worry about that. But if you do want it in the Pass system, this was actually how it's showing up on my page. Let me delete some of these. I was doing some experiments with these. When you go into this, you're going to see, I think, how we log in. You're going to see app, blogs, etc. Actually, I'm going to go back one more. I think this is your view when you get your Pass Explorer. And I think with that one, it's just a sign up and then they send you the info. So if you haven't done that, it would be something maybe to look into. That being said, we're going to be switching to try a version, and I just bought Webflow. We're switching to Webflow, which works how Muse used to. So you may not need this as much now. You double click on the www folder, and then you're going to see it has a couple things in there. Now there is an index. If you want, you can upload. I had yours under landing. The other thing I did with your landing was I renamed it as index.html. That way it would be easier. It basically then would read as a home page. And then you hit upload and it says, oh no, it already exists. Do you want to overwrite it? Yes, you do. So that when you preview it, which was in this page, you have your page here. So it's not quite showing up yet, but it is able to be uploaded. And then you would do the same thing for your CSS. And the caveat with this is also the style versus styles. So on this, you can see it's the same thing. It's saying that it's nested in a folder called CSS, and the document itself is called styles. I would say try a version where that doesn't exist, and you change it to style so it matches whatever it is you're uploading. I'll keep playing around with it over here to see where the disconnect is, but that would be one way to get it into Pass if that was one of the things you were looking for. I'm going to say the main disconnect is probably just the spelling errors right off the bat, but the show view was looking really good. So, the flow's going, we just need to get the styles synced up a little bit. All right, but at least that's something to get us started, and I'll keep looking at it to see where we're at and get back to you on that. All right, just a quick side note, when I did adjust the style, your code did show up, so let's get rid of the css.style and you can see what happened. Now we can start seeing some of those divs. So it is styling it. I would say in order to keep tweaking it, at least this part would be to get you started. Just make sure that the link for the style sheet is style.css, since that's what it is over here on our sidebar in Glitch. And then you'll be able to keep fiddling around a little bit from there. But you can tell when I did that, I think it's over here now also, we can now see it in its divs. So it is working. I think it was just for the most part, just a little small typo. All right, so if you fix that, then you'll be able to adjust a little bit more accordingly, but at least your styles are able to be seen now. All right, hope this helps, and I'll talk to you later.